So it feels like Caleb Williams is always in the news, but reports about him trying not to get drafted by the Bears, which isn't exactly old news. I think this was kind of around the draft this happened, but I guess a recent book came out or an excerpt of a book where I'm just kind of paraphrasing here, but Caleb didn't want to be drafted by the Bears and his dad didn't want him drafted by the Bears because that's quote where quarterbacks go to die. And I agree with that. I mean, the Bears are a horrible organization, or at least they have been in the past, 20 years or so. They just and especially recently, they're just not run very well. And I can understand with how talented Caleb is, you don't want to go waste a bunch of years in a really bad organization. But I will say, from my understanding, Caleb wasn't super excited to go into the Bears, and understandably so. He was worried about the coaching, and which turned out to be correct. But he ultimately met with them and said, "Hey, I'm ready to commit 100%. Let's do this." And from my understanding too, they didn't really help him develop very well throughout the season. There was even reports saying that coaches weren't helping him with film, which I understand is kind of the player's responsibility to watch film and put in the hours there. But if it's also the coach's responsibility to kind of point things out, and it didn't seem like they were getting that. So Caleb basically had to go hero mode last year, and I think that might have set him back a little bit in his development. But I firmly believe in his talent, so I'm not too worried about him.